Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV playthrough video. Today we're rounding off the Stormblood storyline with 4.3. Last time in 4.2 we received word that a Garlean force had come to Kugane to hunt down Gosetsu and, well, mostly Yotsuyu as well. And so we went searching for them ourselves, leading us to the Confederates and the Ruby Sea, where the Garleans had already attacked. We helped fend off the Imperial forces, protecting both a seemingly injured Gosetsu as well as Yotsuyu, bringing them safely back to Lord Hien in Yanxia. After some deliberation, Lord Hien sends Gosetsu and Tsuyu off to recover nearby, while we investigate news of another Imperial craft in the skies of Yanxia. Using a traditional Doman peace signal, the craft lowered itself, and we met Asahi for the first time, stepbrother of Yotsuyu. We rendezvous back at the Doman Enclave and continue peace negotiations there, where Asahi, a member of the Popularis movement in Garlemald, claims that he wants peace under the conditions of returning Yotsuyu, their acting viceroy, assuming that she returns to her normal mental state of course, and a complete cease of primal summoning, namely by the Red Kugane, in exchange for all the Doman conscripts taken during the war. As Lord Hien contemplates the exchange terms, we show Asahi around Yanxia, running again into Issei and his sister who are in danger to some Red Kugane, where Asahi jumps first in to the rescue and helps save them, thereby affirming Lord Hien's coming decision to agree to the exchange. But right as we say our goodbyes, Asahi shows his true colors to the Warrior of Light. We ended the episode with some bomb drop cutscenes as usual, first getting a flashback of Asahi giving a mirror to Tsuyu at a meeting at the Enclave, and then we see the man himself, the man we witnessed take a katana to his throat and end it all in the menagerie. Xenos sits by the side of his bed and gives us a knowing, menacing grin to end the episode. So that's where we left it off, but as always, if you're enjoying these videos and haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload or any live streams or anything like that. Join the Discord if you want to stay updated, get involved with any of the raids, or just hang out. And if you've been enjoying these videos and want to help support me and the channel, the best way to do that is by becoming a member. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for all the support. But yeah, let's get into 4.3. To impeccable timing, we've just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kugane to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the Garleans' part, the Popularis have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yanxia. Okay, that's good news. It would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Oh yeah, I forgot that's how it's gonna... Every movie ever out in the middle of the desert, you have this prisoner exchange, we have the two sides. If this is what's gonna happen, we all know how it's gonna end. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. Of course. According to the letter, Yotsuyu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. We're getting some foreshadowing. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. The Domans have missed any change in her mental state, however slight. It would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it. Agreed, let us make straight ways for the Enclave then. Lord Hien will be waiting. I trust you will cope in our absence, Tataru. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. Oi! I see my letter reach you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there was one other matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gosetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather the worse for wear, and despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of him, perhaps, yeah, bro, this is gonna be one of these days, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Good gods, is he alright? Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it high time he received some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yotsuyu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you're curious to see what has become of her as well. We'll visit him at once, too, Alize, shall we? Alright. Don't tell me he's gonna die on me again. You can't do this twice. I wonder what's wrong with him, though. Is he, like, just injured? Or is he sick?
Open wide now.
Okay. What have these two got up to, man? Like, this is...
Please, Tsuyu. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
What's he eating?
I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
Gruel. Ew.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Dango, maybe?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon?
I don't know what that is.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
Hey, guys. If she's acting,
We are not interrupting your meal.
give her the
We had
Oscar.
heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... A gross exaggeration.
Okay, prove us
A
wrong.
trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps. But with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
That was my question.
My lady, I assure you, this is not...
Awkward. Yeah, we'll come back later, bro. Don't worry.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink. What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
Oh. Well, we know where at least two of them are. Well,
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
oh boy. Here we go. Yeah.
Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
Oh no.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
It's happening.
But leave me be, woman.
Wh-
I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
I don't know if him being mad is gonna, like, make her remember. I feel like it will. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed, had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events, I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him. You couldn't make it up. Although, I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. With the way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. True. Yeah. Aye, he has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains he will never again be the warrior he once was. No. He has given his all for Legion land, and we will ask no more. And what of his nurse? If Yotsuyu is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled. I know. Man. This is no pretense. Who's this? Yugiri. Yugiri. Out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince. So what makes you so sure? I've been spying on Yotsuyu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She's remained in character from the first. One evening I watched her as she sat in her chambers unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami, a child's game. Even the wariest shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, that's good enough for me and everyone else, I would hazard. Unless she's just really, really, really good. I don't know, I don't trust any of these people. Aye, the matter is settled. Yotsuyu will become Tsuyu and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove that her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she as good as fastened the chains around their necks. Aye, which is why I mean to conclude this business with Tsuyu first. Out of the sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We're at your service. There is no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The Garleans are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet you at the docks with Tsuyu. Alrighty. My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She is nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? But the Garleans will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouring the streets as we speak, but it is possible Tsuyu has left the Enclave altogether. Where would she have gone? Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? Fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not rightly know. I think... Yes! Yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her onto the boat. White as new fallen snow it was. Was she someone important, my lord? Have I done something wrong? No, I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. At ease, Captain. Yeah, nothing's wrong. Don't worry about it. It would seem that Tsuyu's crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come of this. Okay, so she left. Well, we're all screwed. It seems Tsuyu has gone unrecognized thus far, but Kami, help us. If someone catches a clear view of her face, I must find her before that happens. The responsibility for her disappearance, for all of this, lies with me, but I would ask for your aid nonetheless. We're at your service, Lord Heian, now as before. Let us make the crossing and begin our search. You go on ahead. Someone should let Yugiri know what we've learned. I'll join you on the other side. Where are we gonna look? We've no way of knowing where Tsuyu's headed, so we had best divide our forces. I will take Kusakari and its surrounds. Alphinaud, if you would take the road to Castrum Fluminis. 2. Forgive me, but could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yuzuka Manor? One of the Namazu may well have seen our quarry. If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff. I hope the Kami smile upon our efforts. Alright. Oh no, not these guys. Welcome to Yuzuka Manor. Yes, yes. If there is anything you care to know, you need only, a pale-skinned woman? I've seen no such traveler, I'm sorry to say. Most sorry. Scaly-skinned Namazu, on the other hand, we have in abundance. This is true. I know your long-lost cousin. He's a dick. You needn't worry for your safety within these walls, and oh no, the Namazu here are civilized. We could never attack man. What happened here? You doing okay? What's wrong with this little guy? Unusually pale skin? Yes, yes, I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallows east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction for the most part. Her steps did not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her. I bet you she's going for, what's the little village called? Namai? That's where she wanted to go before. Okay. So why does she want to go to Namai? Hey guys. 2. Before you ask, our search of Kusakari and its surroundings has yielded exactly naught, save this chance reunion with you, I suppose. Mistress Alize has gone to assist her brother at the Castrum. It was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Heian here shortly thereafter. How did you fare at Yuzuka Manor? Any sign of our missing guest? No, just a bunch of fish. Towards Namai? By the Kami, if the villagers recognize her, it will not end well. We must hurry. Yugiri and I will check the paddles. The village square is yours. Here we go. She's gonna get surrounded by the villagers, and they're gonna tear her limb from limb. And then Issei and his sister are gonna show up and be like, my mother died. Uh-oh. Oh.
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please.
Ignored.
I only wanted a persimmon.
Oh, aw. Though not aw, because she's kind of wrecked their lives, so...
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
This guy thinks she's a ghost.
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
I'm just standing in the background. Even the furry's surprised. Well, they found her. And recognized her. So, what do we do? Hey, look who showed up.
Can't be. She couldn't have survived.
That's what I thought too. Oh no. Oh, she remembered that.
What did I do? As if you don't know!
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival.
Mm-hmm.
More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate.
Oh yeah, that's actually true.
But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsuyu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
Hmm.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Oh, I can see how that could be kind of bad from their perspective as well, because now they're thinking she gets like a pass on all the bad shit that she's done. That's interesting. I never thought of that angle before.
Lies! Lies, my lord! She would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
Oh boy.
What I saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dang.
You're sorry? And what? We're supposed to forgive you?
What's she gonna do?
Here, there's no need to cry.
Aww. What is that?
Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu, and treated as a citizen of Doma.
This is gonna be awkward as hell, man.
I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands, and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
It's really interesting how they use the younger sibling to push the like good person point. I guess it's like the innocence angle. I don't know why everyone is so angry, but I got the fruit Gosetsu wanted. I hope he likes it. Aww. That would have been better avoided, but at least it did not end in the bloodshed. And judging by Tsuyu's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escape attempt. Maybe. I still have my doubts. Nay, it seems it was an offhand request of Gosetsu's which brought her to Namai. She came in search of a persimmon. Ha! And they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. Well, we have certainly taken the long way around, but let us continue on to Castrum Fluminis and our meeting with the ambassador. Alphinaud and Asahi should still be there conducting their search. It seems our Imperial guests have already arrived. It is time to meet with the ambassador. Okay, here we go. There we go. It is him. What does this little shit want? God, just get a new haircut, man. Like, don't use a bowl this time.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
She doesn't know you, bro.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
We think. Probably.
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Special guests? Oh no. Is it him? It can't be him. Who is this? Who are these?
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
The soundtrack is freaky. Oh. Right, the cutscene. Is that her parents?
Of all the people.
Oh, her dad that sold her?
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
Oh, man. That's evil. God, he's such a little shit. But again, she kind of deserves it, doesn't she?
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
I feel like there's some symbolism in this persimmon. Or there will be.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient. You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Doma.
So, it worked. We're good. But the mirror, what is the mirror? Oh no.
Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
This is such like a weird scene with the music. Like
We continue with the exchange as planned then.
we haven't. I don't think we've ever heard this song before, so it's like such a.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
Okay. I mean, it worked. The deal's going down. Somehow this just doesn't feel like a peace deal at all. It feels like... I don't know. So strange. I knew better than to trust Asahi, but that was a dirty trick. Still unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. I've sent her back to the Enclave with Yugiri to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them. You have that look, Alphinaud. What is it? Oh, nothing of consequence, most like. We can discuss it upon our return. What's he thinking? We should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He will want to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
My lord, come in, come in.
I really want this bed. It's like a huge ass sleeping bag.
When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
Not too keen on the pillow,
arranged
though.
a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
Well, you know.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Like, you could literally apply that sentence that Alize just said to Yotsuyu. Again, that's what makes her the most interesting.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
Right. That we never saw
There
them.
was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
What are you cooking, Alfie?
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
Like what? What could be in the boxes?
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Oh no. Not again. I fear this one's like the bad one though.
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties.
Oh, she just wandered outside, yeah. I really like this music though. It gives this mysterious, whimsical kind of feel. I don't know. It's...
Help! Help!
She didn't. What? Was that the dad? What the heck? It is.
Help! Help me!
Oh no. What did she do? Is she like fully lucid now?
If only I hadn't remembered. He should hate me.
Oh.
But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Who's there?
No. Of all the people to show up as well.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
Nothing, Mom.
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu. A font of misery.
Jeez.
You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name.
Right?
Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament.
Dad seems pretty rational.
You've kept your looks at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugane and start a new business.
Motherfucker. I mean, yeah, rational, but like, fuck, dude. What a scumbag. Oh no. Oh, that's how she did it. Uh-oh.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be.
And she's back. Oh boy.
Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it. To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world?
Yeah? She's got a point.
For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies.
Oh no. She's fully back.
With you!
Oh my god.
Yotsuyu! What?
Dang, the blood.
No!
Oh. Holy shit. The knife as well. It's a very... Oh no, not him. He knew it would work.
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise.
Be Mother's Day.
You always were a cold-blooded little worm.
Oh no.
I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
So he's trying to get her back to full scale Yotsuyu, get her back on their side so they can use her. The mirror. God, he's evil.
Please. I don't want to die.
Kind of deserved as well, though, right? Like, all these deaths are...
Any sign of her?
All these deaths, you're like, oh, and then you remember that he sold her as, like, a teenager to some prostitution ring. So, it's like...
What happened here?
Well, some fucked up
what
shit.
would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother? Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
So... I think the lesson that we've all learned here is we got the answer to the question. You can't risk a person like that coming back, so you just have to kill him. F morals. You just have to kill them. Everybody gets their justice. She's dead. Everybody moves on with their life. There's no more risk. There we go. Am I wrong? You're basically measuring risk. Like, could you put a number on the risk of her regaining her memory? Is that risk worth her life? I mean, she killed so many others. I'm kind of going more in the, yeah, we should just kill her. I don't know. It is obviously a moral dilemma, but now we see what happens when you go the other way, right? She regains her memory and she goes psycho mode again. And now we have to deal with it all over again. Maybe we haven't seen the full thing yet. Like, maybe she doesn't want to be the same Yotsuyu that she was before. Like, full scale, I hate everybody and everything evil. Maybe she's just going to be like, I killed my parents. You know, they're the ones who started this whole thing and caused me to go down this road of evilness. I don't want to be evil. But then what's she going to do in the Empire? I don't know. There's so many ways this could go, I feel like. We've recovered the Naurus remains and will hold the cremation on. Would that they had never set foot in Doma. I broke the news to Gosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is by any measure a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into the Garlean's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. True. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted. And that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise precaution. If the main structure of Castrum Fluminis is to be the stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I hope to be of at least some use. Very good, that should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the Castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekebune, on the other hand, would require only a single run and leave us far less vulnerable on the water, assuming of course Rasho can be convinced to part with one. I doubt it. Don't they hate us now because I attacked them the other day? Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I too? No, you will. I'm taking a vacation again. You can count on me. Okay. Much appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. It's just a shame Lise won't be there to reprise her role. I'm certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands. Come now, Yugiri, they stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat with them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord, pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alphinaud, and I shall be about our task. Alright. Everyone's got their jobs. And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short and Rasho may take some convincing. Always does. Now, there's a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble lord of Doma into the company of bilge rats such as we? If you've come to offer Doman chains in place of Garlean ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. What fine subjects you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. What do we get? Mayhap you're confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Classic. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you and will not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all of this? Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? I'll say these guys are pirates. Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You will find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our due, and we take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we are not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mr. Salazar. We did not come here to moralize, we came here to talk. And there is more to be said. According to records recovered after the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army. And as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? The look. You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Hien. The losses we suffered at the Garleans' hands are no secret, but since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax, so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Here we go! This is great! Very well, the Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she is yet to be declared seaworthy. She's sound enough down below, but when you load her up with conscripts and the waterline rises, those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, will you do me the favor of swimming around the hull to check for weaknesses? That is, if Doman lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Alright, chore time. Here we go. Not this, Doman Lord. If we inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in a trice. That is the spirit. The ship is moored at Quickscape Pier. Our apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Ihanashi. And I thought I had a knack for parleying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success. And yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. She's not her brother in this type of stuff, that's for sure. Well, well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his... Oh, I thought she was talking about Alizé. That's funny. Oh no. Upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. Hi, I'm the shipwright, apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? The section I inspected seemed solid enough. I found a bad section. On the port side, near the bog, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies. I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of the hull. You're Lord Ian. The captain sent you to inspect the hull. Kami have mercy. Forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. Ha, 'tis quite all right. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you're of Doma. Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How fares Our Lady? Is she seaworthy? Poor fella. Captain, we found a small crack on the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you've met the boy. Did he tell you his story? He babbles when he's nervous. Yes, he did. Should his father be among the conscripts, as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. Ah. If he so chooses, I expect you to see they are provided for. I've heard that those who joined the Confederacy forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it, I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot, but he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Well said, the Emperor's conquest has uprooted many and more. Be it in Yansha or out in the Ruby Sea, we have a duty to ensure that Ihanashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled, I will make preparations to cast off. He's a nice guy. Despite his rough appearance, he's a nice guy. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Seems Yugiri and Alphinaud completed their task before us. They've been waiting. Sorry. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange and pray to the Kami. These precautions were unnecessary. While we were putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. He will see that they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank not far from the Castrum. Your party is assembled then? Aye, and ready for what lies ahead, I trust. Lest there be any confusion though, the tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange. That and whatever else Asahi has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Yugiri, you're to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We meanwhile shall cover their escape and lend what support we can. Your ship awaits you at the Castrum's loading docks. She will see you safely home. We hope. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. Okay. There he is. Do these other two guys have names or what? Wait, are they dead? Or are those the crates? What the...
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Doma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Right. Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay, bro.
We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
They do suspiciously look like coffins.
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Doma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion, welcome though it is.
I always love these situations though, where they're putting on a face. How generous, how very generous, I confess. Yes, we are friends, surely.
But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Oh, the hair flick.
Are you perhaps referring to me?
Look at his. Oh, she has her pipe. She has her crack pipe. Oh, fuck, we're screwed.
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting viceroy of Doma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish.
She's back. All right, nothing ever changed.
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire.
Unless this time, she's acting.
Your authority as acting viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself.
Oh, was that the reveal?
I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken.
Did kind of miss her, let's be honest. What is this thing?
This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Alright, dude. Oh, what? We know what that means. Oh no. Who are they summoning? What are they summoning?
What has she done?
Oh no.
Oh, gods. This is a summoning.
The moon. The moon. What the fuck is happening? Yo. Holy.
A Doman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
Motherfucker. But goddamn, is she hot.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
This kid. He had this all planned, man.
As you command.
So everything went to shit.
My lord, you must fall back!
You ask me to run?
Run or take it on. Leave it to me. I am the Icon Slayer.
Against such a foe, I would be more hindrance than help. The field is yours. We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
Oh no.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours.
God damn. God damn.
But I am become Tsuyu,
Tsuyu.
goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty?
Goddess of the moon. Okay. Okay.
I shall plunge all I despise into darkness.
Oh, I see how her face is like.
In that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail.
Why you gotta be evil?
Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Doma. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Wow. Also, I'm just now catching on like the black side, the dark side, and the white side. The white side, which plays into the whole theme of the game, right? But also her character, which is cool. Because she's got Tsuyu and Yotsuyu. Okay. Castrum Fluminis. Dude, why are you always in love with dominating ladies? Hey man, you can't choose these things. My queen. Shit, I didn't mean to actually screenshot that. God dang. Happy Mother's Day. Dang, she went like... The crack pipe got big. Tsukuyumi.
Oh, it's going to be...
Am I gonna die like straight up here? Like what are we thinking?
Whoa!
Torment unto death. These are just tank mechanics. Sashiki Asobi. What are these? Oh boy.
Your end is near.
Oh boy. I don't know the order. I got a bone sack. Oh boy. Damn it, I missed my thing too. Midnight Haze. I'm moving out of that. We get an ad. We get 2 ads. I'm guessing we gotta kill these before they get to the middle.
Beg for mercy.
Oh shit.
Your death will
struggle all you wish, I encourage you. Your death will be all the sweeter. Oh my god. Holy shit. I understand it feeds on my spite, on my suffering. Wow. Oh, it's her. Spectre of the Patriarch. Oh, her dad, I see. Oh, and Matriarch too. The homeland. Okay, so we're going through her whole psychology here. Dang. This one's deep. And the DPS check is suffering? Jeez. Okay, I didn't want to cry. I just wanted to do a cool trial. Asahi. I should have been the one. Oh, is that her vision of him? Okay, we got, oh fuck, we got Xenos again. You come to deliver judgment for my failure to cut me down then. Surely it is a simple task. Be gone. Thought. God damn, dude. These are awesome. Savor your hollow victory. Tsuyu must survive. Spectre of Gosetsu that was. Oh my god, dude. This damage. Okay. Wow, look at this.
In darkness blooms the spider lily.
This is awesome.
From mortal husk, I rise anew.
Well, she's back.
Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
I should be out of that. Oh, shit. Debuff, maybe? Under the influence of the full moon? Mine, like... Oh.
Beg for mercy.
Okay. Hey, I'm not dead.
In night's chill shine petals pale.
Oh, so the debuffs, like, they like alternate? Or they like remove each other, I guess?
Beg for mercy.
Oh, fuck. God damn, this one's pretty crazy. I'm not really doing optimal rotation here, but it's fine.
Suffused with night,
I'm taking in the story.
I shall prevail.
Also, I haven't been using these at all. Okay, so this is light. 1, 2, 3. I might die. 4. Okay, we're back on the light side. 1, 2, 3. Whoa!
No, not yet. Not
What
yet.
the heck is this? It's far from where my bloody hands have much left to accomplish.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen this stack marker before. Is this the multi? Oh, it is, right. Okay, this is going alright. This is going alright.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh shit. Sally! This is a really cool arena. A little bridge and stuff. Just about me at that one. Okay, she's nearly dead. She's nearly dead. Pop everything. No, she's not dead yet. Okay, no, she's dead. Whew. Do we really have to kill her? Damn. The blood red moon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, who was that? Was that the little shit again? It was. This bullcut motherfucker.
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down.
She was your sister.
My, such hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer. Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
Look at his eyes. He's doing the crazy face again.
Ha! You cannot, of course!
Look at his
To do
face.
so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build. Oh, but I'm forgetting.
He's psychotic.
They're already ash. This Doman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
Oh my god.
It should have been mine. The power he bestowed upon her.
Simp.
I should have been the one to govern Doma.
Simp.
I would have repaid his faith.
Simp.
No one alive loves him more than I!
Oh my god, he's full simp.
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust.
Whoa.
Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Holy shit. What? Did...
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Oh my god. She got it. She like completed it. She got the father, the mother, and now him.
These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives. Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill.
Oh, the teeth. Oh. Wow.
Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied.
Really, all she was wishing for was that, the violent lust. This was all it took to satisfy it.
You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you.
Aww.
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
Tsuyu deserved a kinder fate. Aww. Gosetsu will mourn you. Tsuyu deserved a kinder fate. All her life.
Her happiness was never to be. Not in this world. I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
Aww. So that was like the one thing that she could do to make someone else happy. It's the one thing she'll remember.
Lord Xenos.
This kid. Oh no. Oh, Genos, no. My love. Finally, Yotsuyu's gone.
Lord Xenos.
Was this after he recovered?
I am at your disposal.
Asahi, you were born of Doma, yes?
It's that voice. Oh man. But I still have so many questions. How the fuck is this guy alive? How is this... How?
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary, and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma, and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting Viceroy.
Oh, they have planned it all.
That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps.
This was all his plan?
Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable. But as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods.
Oh.
She need only wish it to be so.
That's what the thing was. It was a relic. I see. That.
The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost. But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
Goddamn right.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Interesting.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you, my lord.
So what's really interesting is the fact that the Garleans want the primals gone.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
Then I'll just defeat him again. Please tell me he's dead. Like, I can't count on anybody being dead in this game. I can't count on anybody being dead anymore. Oh, Gosetsu.
She is gone? Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Poor old guy.
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Gosetsu. It's so sad because in the Azim Steppe and he finds his peace and everything, and like then he dies and he's okay with it because he's saving, he's saving you guys, and then he comes back and he sees it as like a second chance of redemption for Yotsuyu and stuff. That's hardcore. That's heavy. So now what becomes of him?
Lord Hien!
Oh, this guy. What do you want?
Maximo, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now, but our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here, but it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
Oh? I saw a vision, right? Was Xenos?
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
Correct. Yes.
And how can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
Bro. What happened?
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an impostor has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court? The idea is inconceivable, absurd, but worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second-in-command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Okay.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Alfie?
Alphinaud, have you gone mad?
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings.
Oh, Elidibus.
Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I mean, if he wants.
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions. Next to him, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield.
Alfie.
But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
Fair enough. That's what he likes to do. This is your moment. It is. Let's go, Alfie. But we all know what happened last time.
It is not for me to stop you. But I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Okay.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind.
Alize.
Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
For the record, I don't like this idea from Alfie, but he feels like it's the right thing to do. It ain't my ass, it's his ass. So it's interesting how we have this factionization now. Now we have kind of like a friend in Garlemald, but also a literal friend in Garlemald, in Alfie. I still don't know what happened with Xenos. Did he just like not? Because I guess we didn't see what happened after the fact. We didn't see like where his body went. Did it get taken to the morgue? I don't know. I knew Asahi was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning. Thank the Kami you were here, my friend. None of us would have escaped Yotsuyu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was a pawn, aye, but she still had a choice, and she chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. 'Tis little wonder Gosetsu parted in silence. Oh yeah, I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. Aww. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Sekibune before the battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet awaits on the riverbank for those who did not flee in time. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us and make for the Enclave together. It would be a shame to miss the joyous reunion. Yeah, right, this'll be nice. Aww. Aw, the furries! Even furries deserve to be happy and reunited with their families.
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
This is nice. So now what? We did everything. Is this the game completed? Oh, Gosetsu. I know those 70s flared pants anywhere.
Ah, there you are.
Is he back? Is he back in action? Is he good old Gosetsu again? There it is. Oh, god dang, new look.
Gosetsu, your hair.
It suits him.
My friend, what have you done?
What? It's not that bad. I like it. He looks like a fucking badass. Look at him. I would not like to get in a fight with this guy.
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
Wow.
All of them?
Don't leave us. That's an instant. Don't leave us, Gosetsu. Please.
This is no forlorn and final farewell. Send me on my way with a smile, my friend.
Aw, so now he's finally
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphinaud, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
What? The gang is splitting up. I don't want this to happen.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it.
Ever loyal.
1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh, and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before. And with that, I take my leave.
And away he goes. It's a shame to see him go. It's kind of fitting the way that he goes, but I'm gonna miss him. He'll be far too quiet without Gosetsu around. I wonder if we'll ever see him again. Now, speaking of reunions, have you spoken with Ihanashi? It turns out his father was among the returning conscripts. Oh, that's good. Gosetsu relinquished his duties with a grace befitting a samurai lord. I only hope that I can fill the void which he has left. Ah, Gosetsu, fair journey to you, my friend. A bittersweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause to be grateful. Pray join us in the Kugane. I would thank you properly. Our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that will live long in memory, and one that would never have dawned without the courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest. Yet there is little to be done but wait for Alphinaud to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu by building a nation in which none need live in fear. Aww. I confess, I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsuyu's childlike mien. I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. That's sad. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Though Tsuyu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the kami had been so minded. Even now I labour to discern any meaning in Yotsuyu's fate. To deliver her from certain death with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother. Can that truly have been their will? It is sad. That I cannot tell you. The will of the kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment a girl known as Tsuyu lived among us. And that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. Poor Gosetsu. I wonder what he's up to. He kind of gotten far, right? I think it's time we were going, don't you? We've done all we can here, and we have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in at Rhalgr's Reach. We should be the ones to tell Lise about Xenos. After everything we went through together, we owe her that. True. Yeah, so Xenos is live. We have some news. Alphinaud, you're back. No Alphinaud? It's good to see you, Lise. As for my headstrong brother, he's off to what will almost certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Garlemald. It's a long story, but we have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But that's... if this is a joke... gods, this had better be a joke. Ha! Got ya! We almost had you going, Lise, right? Look, I know what I saw, right? We all saw it. And here you are saying he's alive and well and living the high life back in Garlemald? I know how ludicrous this sounds, I'm still having difficulty believing it myself. But while I might doubt the word of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust Tsu's. He saw the Crown Prince through the Echo, in a meeting that could only have taken place in the recent past. He's alive. No, it must have been. I don't know, some kind of really convincing imposter. That was my original thought. Maybe they cloned him or something? Xenos is dead. He had a great big hole in his neck. We buried him. Aye, and someone went to the trouble of desecrating the bastard's grave, remember? Hal's gilded halls. Whatever are you talking about? Who's this? Hey! Where the hell have you been? Huh? Thancred, what brings you to the Reach? Alphinaud had me lending a hand at the Saltery, keeping an eye on the rebuilding work and so on, just until operations were up and running. And now that they are, I thought I might look in on you before wending my weary way back to headquarters. Forgive me if I misheard, but is there some suggestion the late Crown Prince could have gotten better? If so, might I suggest a quick look inside his coffin as our first order of business? Okay. As much as I hated the man, it doesn't feel right defiling his grave. But if it will put this rumor to rest, I suppose we have to. And when there are no curious eyes about, if we can manage it. Xenos is buried up at Bloodhoe in the Locks. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked, so as not to upset the locals. Then it shouldn't be too hard to find. Naga, you're in charge until I get back. Okay. This is it. Gods, he'd better be in there. Someone scrawled all over the stone a while ago, but I had it scrubbed off and thought no more about it. So no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied. Well, then we are presented with but one course of action. Oh no. And we had best be sure we are not observing the doing of it. Shall we begin? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna be in there, isn't it?
Oh dear.
No?
We seem to be missing a corpse.
Okay. I think it would have been worse if the corpse was in there.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
Does the weather always change like this? Who is this? Who are you, sir? Wait, what the fuck? Is that me? Who is that? Hello? If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude the rumors are true? Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with the doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose the body in a bid to lend credence to the tale of Xenos' resurrection. More and more, however, I find myself siding with Alphinaud's theory of Ashian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you they have no qualms about taking a living host, let alone a dead one. Dang, that's a throwback, huh? You're saying an Ashian is walking around in Xenos' body? Oh, it seems a distinct possibility. Once I've put this grave back the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interring the Crown Prince. Before leaping to any conclusions, I want to know for sure if a body was ever buried here, and how certain we are that Xenos was properly dead. If he wasn't, that was some trick. He as good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Rhalgr needs to hear about this. If you find anything out, send word to me at Rhalgr's reach. I don't know why I'm surprised. With matters settling down in Doma, we were due another crisis. Shall we make for the Rising Stones then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. It's been a minute since we've been there. Is that still our headquarters? While I was waiting for you to arrive, I spoke with Urianger over Link Pearl and gave him a full report. Y'shtola is on her way and should be here any... Ah! Oh, she's here. Alize, too. 'Tis good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east? You're not gonna believe this. What has Y'shtola been doing? Has she just been partying Matoya's cave all this time? Disturbing developments indeed. Given all that we know, I too would conclude that an Ashian now inhabits Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but two? Nay, Alphinaud had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extended to the question of his own safety. Capable though he has become, his ventures alone into the enemy's stronghold and the shadowy web of the Paragons, like as not. What's the Paragons? Is that some old language? When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but I'm worried. I just wish there was something I could do for him besides pray. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Varus? Ah. Oh, and Xenos. We cannot suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point? More than clear. The icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light. The summoner is dead and the right beyond repeating. Everything proceeded according to plan. Every party behaving exactly as required. My methods may seem extreme, but there is no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of this star. Oh. We know who says that. Is that the... Okay, it's me. Rogan and Soldier. And what are you doing fiddling with that thing? I asked you a question, Soldier. It's me. Hey, bro. Huh? What are you? Have you lost your mind? What's going on? Why did... Who is in possession of this guy's body? Is this guy me or is it some random guy? Katana wielding soldier. I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. There upon the stage I stood, prepared to take my final bow, only to find that the finale was but an intermission. Okay. Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins, embrace goodness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. While the one I yearn to face yet lives, the hunt must go on. Bruh. What? Anybody want to fill me in real quick? Is that Xenos? Or doesn't look like Xenos. Looks like me. I don't know, man. It's been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alphinaud. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with the tale of your adventures in the Far East and of your encounter with this new primal especially. I'll put the kettle on then. That table looks free if you'd like to take a seat. Yo. Okay. Yeah, some tea. Interesting. So this Tsukuyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susanoo, via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right, they believe their gods, or kami, reside in physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalogue of such relics, but if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea, and I know for a fact that our friends in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on etherology. Greetings. Could it be that I'm in time for tea? It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. Some fine tea this eve. That doesn't look like tea to me, though. What the heck? These guys in Eorzea, huh? After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhose gravekeepers. They all told much the same story. Once Lise and her officers had confirmed Xenos dead, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scroll was removed, as per Lisa's instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos has not, in fact, risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed imposter, or an Ashin has taken up residence within it. Okay. If Asahi was as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation, however committed. We must assume that we are dealing with an Ashin and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is how many more such monsters are waiting for Alphinaud and Garlemald. Is it going to be me? And I'm going to... Oh no. Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. I'm betting he did. Meanwhile, on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft LXXV, This is where we saw Asahi before. Oh, that's their craft, right. Master Alphinaud, we're making good speed towards our destination. Is aught amiss? Nay, 'tis just... I can see naught from my cabin, and was curious to know the land over which we flew. I'm afraid our military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. I am happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Othard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but malms upon malms of lifeless earth. I've read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, bled dry of every last drop of ether. It is believed that a succession of icon summonings was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Othard and beheld this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scale of the devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Oh! Report? We're under attack, sir. Magitech armor. No visible designation. Oh, it must be Fly Guy? Me. 3 caves. It's 3 caves. Shit. Magitech, but who? Ah! All cannons return fire. Damage report. The main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir. Damn it. They knew exactly where to hit us. All hands brace for impact. Oh my god. Isn't this one of these big boy ships too? Oh no, Alfie. Glad to have you back, Master Alphinaud. We've landed in one piece, more or less. What is going on? This seems kind of freaky. But the air filtration system is damaged and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get out while we still can. Aye. Battle? I thought Ashins did a... What the fuck is this place? I'm out... Master Alphinaud, might I ask you to search for survivors I will see to our injured helmsman. Experiencing what it is to be someone else. What role am I? Oh, I can't see. I don't have an inventory either. Rune, Physic, Trishackle. Oh my god. Search for survivors? What? It feels like I'm in some fever dream or something. Like some weird realm. We use Physic? Okay. Revive? Reviving? My thanks. I don't think I would have made it. Yes, he very likely saved his life. The question of who would try to take it remains, however. Hostile commander. Put these last few out of their misery. The prince wishes none alive. The prince? They've not come to parley. I feel readier weapons. Okay. Can I slide cast? I can. He's dead. Okay, well, we're getting some experience as a mage of some sort. Interesting. What the fuck is going on? So who shot them out of the sky? Why are they being attacked? Where are we? Oh no. It is them. It's 3 caves. Is it? No. It's just the same. Why are they attacking? Confounded, not here, not like this. Why are they attacking their own people? Oh, DVD player. God damn. Who's this guy in the hill? What? Who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies. Introductions can wait. You're calm in a crisis, Master Alphinaud. Let us finish this then. Who are these people? Oh no. I mean, he looks kind of badass. His tattered coat. I guess it doesn't matter if he's... At this moment, it doesn't matter if he's good or bad. He's on our side for now. I'm really not good at this, sidecasting stuff. By the Emperor, that man is a fiend cross for... Oh, shit. This is gonna take a while. Should I be using Limit Break? Fuck it, dude. Oh, I'm gonna try it. Oh, okay. Alright. So who is this guy? Menacing mercenary. And cohorts. My thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Well, well. I did not think to meet an Eorzean in this place, let alone a Scion. How does he know? You know of me, sir? I have some small history with your order. Really? But I would speak of the present. Know you your assailants and the severity of your predicament? Not really, no. The soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard, and I could venture a guess as to their motive, but you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? These menacing mercenary. Our names are not yours for the asking, and as for our purpose, let this be your answer. What's that? An Ashian mask. Oh, the face of our prey? Oh, they hunt Ashians? Dang, they really are cool, huh? We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay, but make your choice now. Even should we manage the long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard. Indeed, we accept your gracious offer. Menacing mercenary? Shadowhunter will suffice for the present. Okay, bro. Shadowhunter. Come. You just know his Xbox Live name was like OO Lone Wolf OOX XO. Like on both sides. Oh. God dang. And masks on the belt. I mean, I have... How many do I have? 2? 1 or 2? This is intolerable. But as much as I wish it were otherwise, there is nothing we can do for Alphinaud now but pray for his success. Well, that is not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Garlemald from the east, I could make my way there from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alize, but the provinces are hostile territory, and stealth is all important. It's safer that I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. Okay. I guess I'll go. I'll take your place. I want to go. How exactly would that be any better? I must refuse your company as well, my friend. Formidable though you are, the success of my mission depends on moving unnoticed, unless you forget you have grown rather famous. I trust you understand. Okay. Fine, just promise you'll be careful. Very interesting. So we got another new character. I wonder what his real name is. Like, there's no way his parents were like, hey, little, what should we name him? Shadowhunter. Like, why would he not tell us his real name? He's got stuff to hide. And what is his connection to the Scions? It seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all, but I will stay behind as I've been bid. We all have our talents. Mine just happened to involve a silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldenard vessel to bear me thither, but I shall return if I am needed. Be sure to drop in whenever you're next in the area too. With any luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alphinaud to share. Bang, another one down. That was crazy. Tsuyu died. Goddess of the Moon. I wish we could have kept Goddess of the Moon around, huh? But yeah, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that trial. The scenery and the arena and stuff in that trial was so cool. Shout out to all you guys for helping out with that as well, as always. Appreciate it. Yeah, we ended on like a what the hell note. I have so many questions now. Like, what is going on with the Ashians and possessing people's bodies and Xenos, and is it really Xenos or is it Elidibus? Shadowhunter too, like, okay. But yeah, I'm very excited to continue into 4.4 and 4.5 and then into Shadowbringers, which is insane that we're nearly there. That's crazy to me. Feels like yesterday that we just started Stormblood, but we've got a lot to do before we get to the next patch, 4.4. We got the Omega raids, we've got the Alliance raids, the Trials series, a couple other videos that we're planning as well. So if you don't want to miss those, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. I really do appreciate it. As well, if you want to stay updated, get involved with any of the stuff or just hang out, join the Discord. Links are in the description below. I hope to see you guys over there. Awesome people over there. Thank you guys for all helping out with the trial and stuff there as well. Appreciate it a lot. In addition, if you're enjoying these videos and you want to help support the channel and me, the best way to do that is by becoming a member. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thanks for all the support so far. But yeah, that's going to do it for this time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Take care. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It really helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a new upload. Also, follow me on Twitch if you haven't yet. All the links are in the description below. Come say hi, hang out during streams. I hope to see some of you guys over there. Anyway, peace.